Hi, I'm Darrell Castle. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee. And on this video today, I want to answer a question for you. And that question is, can you file for bankruptcy protection for a deceased spouse? The answer very simply is no, you cannot. You can't file for bankruptcy for a dead person. A dead person can't file for bankruptcy, to say it another way. Why would you want to file for bankruptcy protection for a person who's already dead? Well, obviously because you think that person has left debts, has died leaving debts that you might somehow be responsible for. Or perhaps that person has assets, property, or money left after death that you think if that person did not have to pay the debts, you might be able to receive that property. Well, those are things you can talk to your estate lawyer about, but in general, you cannot file for bankruptcy protection for a person who is dead. But just because a person dies leaving debts and you're married to that person doesn't mean you owe the debt. You may or may not owe it. If you've accepted responsibility for it, then perhaps you do, but not always. That is something that you could talk to us about. But there is one other thing I should tell you about, and that is just because a person after death cannot file for bankruptcy, the person who dies while his bankruptcy is pending, that case can continue. So let's say that a person's in a Chapter 13, in other words, a reorganization chapter of bankruptcy where he is making payments on his debts, smaller payments than what he had before, reorganized. That case can continue. You can continue to make those payments for him. Well, let's say that the person's in a Chapter 7, a total liquidating bankruptcy, but it's not finished. It's been filed, but it's not finished. You can go ahead and finish that case out and discharge those debts. So those are two ways to look at the same basic problem, folks. But the best thing to do, if you have these types of questions, call us. Come in and see us. You'll be glad you did.